Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's reading. My name is Taryn. I am a tarot reader here for the Tube of Views. So you read the title. You know that this is a general reading for your week ahead. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Yep. A little bit about me here as we shuffle the cards. I'm a tarot reader, like I said. Hi, hello, welcome. If you want a more personalized reading, I do have links in the description below so you can get a reading from my Etsy store. I am a bit behind on readings just because I got locked out of my account, but you don't need to really know that. It's been a fun time trying to catch up. Anyway, this is a general reading. Not everything will resonate, so please take what does and leave what doesn't. This is going to cover, hopefully, a broad sense of things from love to work to home life, you know, just yourself, how you're doing. Yeah, so let's just get started. I hope you like the reading. Sorry if I ramble. Aren't we just off to a great start already? So, yeah, let's just get into it. So, general reading for Aries for this coming week. What do we have? Oh, also sorry for my nails. This is literally spur on the moment. Like, first video, hey, hi, how you doing? 8 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. Oop. 10 of Wands. And, you know what? We'll also throw in Temperance here because I feel like that's important. Yeah, Temperance is very important, actually. Hi, look at my bad nails. So, we're walking away from a couple of choices, aren't we, Aries? Maybe a whole bunch of choices. I feel like something's really just collapsed for one of you. Or some of you. 4 of Pentacles is trying to establish some sort of foundation, trying to save money. 10 of Wands is a lot of responsibility, burdens, hard work. And Temperance here is like, you need to be patient. So I'm getting the vibes here that some of you, and this is predominantly work related, I feel, are walking away from something that no longer serves you. This could be you trying to get into a new job. This could be you trying to take off a new business or something like that. It could be disputes in work, but you're trying to save money for something to either, you know, have a savings account or to maybe save up to buy a home or something like that. But it's turning out to be more work than you probably realized. The 10 of Wands is interesting too because it is responsibility, but it is something that we have worked hard for. It's a burden sometimes, but I feel like in some instances it could be what we're willing to take on, you know? But Temperance here is reminding you that it's okay to backtrack and change your mind about things. It's okay to ask for help. Things do move slowly sometimes and you can't rush progress, basically. The Fool, yeah. You might feel like you have to start all over. There might be something coming in for you that's completely unexpected. So that's interesting. Some of you could be completely taken by surprise by some of the stuff that's coming in for you. Especially if you're trying to date or get into a, you know, a relationship with somebody. Somebody might be coming in that's quite a surprise for you. The Sun, I did see the World, so I'll go ahead and drag that out as well. You're going to be feeling... What? You're going to be feeling very confident within yourself this week. There's definitely something coming to an end for you, which I kind of assumed with that 10 of Swords and that 8 of Cups. It feels like some of you are putting your foot down when it comes to something, whether that's boundaries, your work, whether somebody's been up your butt about something, but you're just like, it's finally coming to an end, I can move on, I can feel confident that I accomplished this goal, or whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. 8 of Wands, yeah, it's going to come to you pretty quickly too. See, that's why the Fool, I feel like, showed up, because it's going to be quite surprising. If you are trying to find a relationship, I feel like that'll also be a surprise to you, because that 8 of Wands, to me anyway, feels like a love that's just, whoop, sudden. It kind of comes out of nowhere and it burns quick. Doesn't mean it necessarily dies just as quickly, but it is an instant kind of attraction where you both feel the same way. 5 of Cups feels like a new perspective kind of thing is coming to you. Because it feels like some of you kind of have like this tunnel vision, like, ooh, doo, doo, do you see my hand shadows? Anyway, have this kind of tunnel vision for what you want to do, and you've locked your eyes so much onto this plan that it might actually kind of blindside you when a new plan kind of pops up or you see a new way of doing things, and you're kind of like, oh, that's an option, you know? It feels like that's kind of coming along as well. The Hermit's pretty interesting. You might be taking some time for yourself this week. You might be feeling a bit slow and lethargic. That's probably why Temperance showed up. It's telling you to, like, you know, slow down and make sure you are doing what is best for you, regardless of who you're dealing with, what you're dealing with. Just make sure everything you do is for your benefit, you know? Ace of Cups. Some of you might be getting into a relationship, or I guess really meeting somebody. Ooh, we also have the Hangman. Yeah, so some of you might be getting into a relationship. Some of you might be meeting somebody. You could also be going on this journey for yourself, and trying to find your own purpose and your own truth. If you're trying to establish yourself in a career, perhaps you're thinking about changing that. Maybe starting your own business. The Four of Swords came out, and that's interesting because, you know, that talks about planning, that talks about giving yourself a break, making sure that what you are doing, like I said, is aligned to what you want to do for your future. Interesting. This is very interesting. Seven of Swords. It kind of feels like a victory in a way. Some of you might have to keep some things down low. I don't know why I feel like I had to say that, but while you're in this Four of Swords and this Hanged Man and Hermit kind of state, it feels like there are some things you're kind of keeping in your back pocket, like you're not ready to either talk about it, or they're all kind of like plans that are up in the air right now because you're not sure how everything's going to play out. But the Seven of Swords does guarantee some sort of victory. It feels kind of petty, especially if you're dealing with somebody that you don't really like. It's like secrets being revealed and stuff like that, so as you're planning some stuff out, maybe you find some new ways to do things. By the way, it feels like your answers are going to come to you being creative. I'm seeing somebody coloring, and I'm seeing somebody writing, so if those are things that you like to do to help you think of ideas, perhaps. Somebody might also talk to you as well. Whether this is a friend, a family member, a love interest, it feels like you guys might be doing something like that as well during this week. You could be following your own heart this week as well. Like you're taking your own measures into your own hands. Is that how that saying works? Or goes, I should say. Something like that. Sure, we'll just say that's how that goes. Wheel of Fortune, yeah, you have something coming to an end for you, but there's something great coming for you because we had that Fool as well. Something's going to be a surprise for you. Two of Swords. Now, normally, this is about options that we don't like to pick from. Like, it's kind of neutral. It's like, oh, I don't really like this option and I don't like this one either, but I kind of have to choose something. In this case, though, it kind of feels like you're weighing up two different plans. That's probably why that Four of Swords is there, because you're kind of reevaluating where you want to go and, you know, what the next move is for you. Which is probably why this week feels a little bit slow, especially if you have to talk to somebody. I feel like somebody is going to try to give you some advice, and it might work out for you. Oh, you might get recognized or something like that at work. Confidence, strength, yeah, okay. Ooh, Justice and the Three of Cups. Yeah, so somebody might want to talk to you. You might be going out to see somebody or talking to your friends. There might be a reason to celebrate. If you're spending a lot of time alone because you're being introspective and you're trying to figure out where you want to go next, justice is going to come for you and you are going to figure out the answers that you need. Regardless if you are dealing with somebody that you don't quite like, karma is going to come for them as well. Hearing a third-party situation, but I don't think that has to do with romance. I really don't. I think that might just be somebody trying to help you out, especially with that Eight of Cups and being recognized for your standards. You could be raising your standards when it comes to, like, relationships, platonic or romantic, or yourself, or the job that you want, you know. I don't think anything horrible is going to happen to you guys this week. It feels like you're just taking a lot of time to change your plans and put some firmer boundaries down if you're dealing with people. And it feels like you might be starting something creative. And I feel like a lot of you guys are working on your confidence and stability. It's guaranteed to be yours with that Queen of Cups. Like, you have built that foundation. You are building it still. But it's yours. It is coming in for you. And, ooh, yeah. It's coming in slowly. I mean, like, we kind of saw that with the Temperance and the Hermit and the Hanged Man. But yeah, it's coming in slowly. You know, you're going to get it. It's going to be there. You're very practical, very diligent this week. You're crossing your T's and dotting your I's, I believe, is the term of choice there. You might be talking to somebody again. And you're definitely going to be moving on into something new, like a new transition of something like that. I said it like that. You could be moving on to a new phase of your life. It definitely feels like with that Strength card, you're going to be putting more confidence and trust into yourself, and you're trusting yourself more. You could be having a conversation with somebody, or there's just some new sort of opportunities coming your way to either communicate with somebody. It wasn't one of them the Ace of Cups. So it feels like there's an opportunity to balance out your emotions with your logic. You can get what you want and be practical about it as well. Some of you might be a little anxious. I was kind of getting that vibe because while you're moving, that Hanged Man and that Hermit, and I feel like you might be anxious just because, you know, of those conversations you gotta have, of how slow things might be moving. How is my battery already dying? Oh my god. We'll see how far we get, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm seeing for your guys' week, honestly. You might be a bit anxious, but things are moving along, and you are going to be getting your stability no matter what. There's no need to feel insecure about anything. See what I mean? Bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles here. Things will balance out for you guys. You know, things will work in the end. So I got like a list here of Oracle cards. So we have Birthing a New Age. Whoop. Don't look at my bad nail. Birthing New Creations, Dreaming a New World into Being. We have Longing for a Home, Belonging, the Original Lightworkers. And we have Boundaries, which I was referencing like so much. And then we have the Crumbling, What Are You Clinging On To? So there's definitely some changes coming in for you guys. It's a lot of changes, especially when it comes to your foundations of your friendships with yourself, work, and stuff like that. Definitely going to be spending a lot of time inwards as well. But it's good for you. This week is really going to be good for you. We have a fiery climax approaches. So any sort of trouble that you've been having with people, it is going to come to an end. See, I was kind of picking up on that energy, but I couldn't really pinpoint where that's coming from. But I mean, it could just be the anxiety thing coming for you guys, because I don't feel like the conversations you're going to have are going to be bad. Keep working, like that Temperance card is telling you guys. Your hard work is paying off, and everything is going to be good at the end of the day, or I guess really the end of the week. Just keep putting in that amount of work, you know? Just keep chugging along. Balance spirituality and practicality. Take time for yourself. Listen to yourself. That's basically that message there. And have faith in your dreams. You know what you want. You know what you're getting. You know, you have a lot of faith in yourself, and you should, because you're going to get to where you need to be. Dancing in the rainbow. Break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Express happiness. Find out what you truly desire. You're definitely going to be doing that this week. And of course, we also have this take note message, which is basically kind of the same thing. It's asking you to look at the answers that are being given to you. And I feel like that's what that Hermit and that Hanged Man energy are going to help bring to you as you go within yourself. And I feel like you are going to be getting back on task with things as well. You're going to be taking a lot of time to get back in line with what you truly want to do for yourself and where you want to go with your future. And that's kind of what this message is saying as well. You are realigning with your true purpose and your true desires and destiny, and maybe even relationships as well. So we have desire, Fertility. Be careful, some of you. If you're with somebody, use protection if you don't want kids. We have divination and we have victory. Whatever you guys do this month, you are creating ideas, you're going for your desires, you are manifesting what you want to come true, and you're going to be victorious in it. Point blank, period. Very straightforward there. Whatever you guys do this week, it is for your betterment. Betterment? Yes. We'll say that. Okay, this one's a little interesting. Do not be deterred by the thorn amidst the roses. Yeah, somebody might be coming at you this week, but don't let it fool you, okay? You know what you're about. You know what to do. Trust. See what I mean? Trust yourself. You know where you're going. Adventure. Woo! And retreat. Spoil yourself, you know? Like that hanged man and that hermit is saying, you got this, you know? I feel like I'm kind of just repeating myself because you kind of, you know, the messages are pretty clear for you guys. I drew 3 different crystals for you guys. First we have Aventurine, and this is to help anybody who wants to see their sparkle, basically. I'll let you look at my horrible nail and read that if you'd like. You know, it's anybody who wants to get their stuff going. I have no idea how you pronounce this, but it's Parse. Grow from your heart out. That's an interesting little card. So yeah, this is all about following your heart and doing what you feel is right for you. And then we have a type of quartz as well, Lumerian. Oh god, I'm just really bad with this. Escape your mind. So yeah, there goes right back to that anxiety thing. Let me flip it over again, so if you wanted to pause it and read it, you can. Yeah, this week you guys are going to be dealing with people. You're going to be trusting yourself, going inward, realigning your purpose with your desires. You're going to be taking action on new things. It's going to be a very good creative time for you guys as well. And I think just overall, it's going to be a good week for you guys. I keep wanting to say month. Honestly, yeah, it might be a good month for you guys as well. But I hope this clears a lot of things up for you guys. I feel like in general, it's going to be a good week for you guys. Talking to people, getting stuff done, maybe connecting with somebody on an emotional level, whether that's family, romantic or not. Maybe it's with yourself. There's a lot of trust for yourself this week. Take time for yourself and figure out what you want. And that is everything I am seeing for this reading. I hope you guys like it. And as always, you know, check out my little Etsy shop down below. Check out all the other links as well. And if you want to stick around, subscribe, I'd love to have you. Welcome to the little garden. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Let me wait. Should I wave like this? I don't know. Bye.